morning is going to be. Hey, good morning, Motor Bomb. Motor Bomb, Virginia is in the house. Well, guess what? We got to get this place unloaded and get this car in here. My son called me this morning. They got a Honda Odyssey van. Supposed to brought it up about a week ago and let me fix the brakes on it. He took it somewhere else because he got a guy. You know, they always got a guy. Everybody's got a guy. You know, I got a guy. Don't worry about it. Well, guess what? His guy had it for a week, and they waited till last night to work on it. It ain't stopping. So he thinks I'm supposed to drop what I'm doing and come by and me fix it. But I told him to drop by, I see what I could do. But anyway. But let's get the doors open. Let's get this car out here moved. And hey, Sterling Will, good morning, sir. We just out. We in the shop today. We got a couple jobs to do. First thing we're gonna do is get these motorcycles out of here and get this little car in here. And he took it. Took the car somewhere the other day and had the oil change, and they cross-threaded the drain plug. So it ain't like a leak. It's like leak. He probably done leaked all the oil out. I'm gonna have to check if I crank it up and move it. Get ready for work. Yes, sir. I am too. So y'all just talk amongst yourselves right there and let me get this garage emptied. Get Katie's battery tender unplugged, first of all. Get out here and get this car out of the way. It's cold this morning, guys. It's cold this morning. Oh my, feel the tears rising. Oh, it's a beautiful day, but it's like 40 degrees. Oh man, we got 10 people in here watching. Hey, y'all don't forget to get the thumbs up. I got to get the motorcycles out of the garage and get the car in here, and we'll be right back. That's one. Let's see what y'all saying over here. Moto, yeah, Bluetooth. Ray, here don't even need a Bluetooth. We can hear you good. Hey, good, good. Yeah, let me push Katie back out. I don't feel like breaking it up this morning. Oh, let's get this pneumonia hose shut down. Alright, where we at? Hey OC, good morning OC. We've got this Kia, and I pulled it I put it forward too much. So now I gotta back the thing up some. Hyundai, not Kia. I might get it right in a minute, y'all. Well, what's going on with this car is he took it somewhere and had the oil change, and they cross-threaded the drain plug. Yeah. Oh. This young man that owns this car, he's he goes to Athens down to UGA. His whole family's a lawyer, and that's what he's studying for. And he got to go back to Athens tonight. So we got to get this. Hey, Dave, good morning. I just thought I'd bring y'all along this morning to he told me last night they had the oil changed. They stripped out the oil plug, Dave, and we got to fix it. And they said something about brakes. Now my son got a Honda Odyssey he's supposed to brought up here a week ago for me to fix the brakes on it. He didn't bring it. He had a guy. You know, everybody's got a guy. So he took it over to his guy. Guy kept it all week, didn't work on it till he went down there last night and helped him. And it no worky, no. So he called me this morning. I told him, bring it up and leave it, and I'll work on it. Well, I couldn't leave it. Well, you're going to have to leave it because I've done promised this one first. So all y'all just go ahead and talk amongst yourselves, and I'm going to set the legs on the lift and get this car up in the air and see what we got. What is that? All right. After my son dropping his car off, and I didn't recognize the guy was picking them up, I thought I was going to have to pull the pistol out. I don't like people coming up I don't know. Ah. Oh, goodness. Who we got in here? Oh, Buck Brown. Hey, Sick. Good morning, Sick. I'm trying to get the leg set on this lift where we can get this car up in the air. Lord have mercy. We'll give it the shake test. Don't want it falling off the lift. First floor, please. This is what y'all want to see, somebody work. On goes your butt. Hey, y'all doing a good job talking amongst yourselves. 15 people watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Yeah, I thought my son was going to leave, was going to stay with that man and aggravate the piss out of me. But I don't reckon he is. I like working by myself. I can't stand somebody being around me to aggravate me. Well, guess what? This car's got to have an oil pan on it. They cracked the oil pan. Y'all want to see? Let's walk over here and we'll see together. Come on, camera. There we go. So, I think Joe might have to find him another way to school. I know. Y'all hold on. Let me clean my camera. Y'all don't get sick now. I know I'm shaking you around a pretty good bit here. Y'all see the crack right there where the oil coming out? Anyway, we need an oil pan. We gotta have an oil pan. We can put some JB Weld on it. We don't do stuff half-assed around here. Not at all. they managed to wonder how they managed to crack the oil pan just trying to get an oil plug off. Wow. I don't know how they managed that, but they did. So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and pull the drain plug. That way I can inspect the oil pan a little bit better. God, they must have put that on with a dang air gun, man. Holy smokies. I hope everybody's having a great day, y'all. I'm having a good day. I don't think Joe is going to be wanting to have a good day after I tell him what's wrong. Man, did y'all hear that? That plug didn't want to come out. Hey, he just had the oil change. What do y'all think? Look how nasty that is. I think somebody might have lied to him. Let me put that plug back in. I want to save some of this oil. I need to show the customer. Where can I put something in? I think somebody got lied to. This oil supposed to have been changed like 2 or 3 days ago. I don't think it. I don't think they changed the oil. That's my opinion. Because oil don't get that nasty just in a couple of days. Especially when you don't drive nowhere. Yeah. You know, some of these garages, man, they prey on these young kids because they don't know. Yeah, it looks brand new, all right, Smiley. Yeah. I wish I had something clear. Oh, I got a measuring cup. Where's my measuring cup? There's my measuring cup. I got my little measuring cup. Let's pour it up in the measuring cup. I don't think that's new oil. Just saying, guys, just saying. Oh, Lord. But people take advantage of these young kids. I'm going to have to wait till the oil totally drains out to really get a good look at that plug. It might not be, the pan might not be cracked. I know I'm probably yelling. I don't know why I'm yelling. I don't have to yell, y'all, right there. You ain't out in the yard. But they also told him he needed brakes all the way around on this car. So what I'm going to do is, while the oil is draining, because I need the oil to totally quit draining, so I can really get a good look at the oil pan. Yeah. Well, you know, the some of the new Chevrolet Colorados is plastic oil pans, and Ford too. But I want to take this opportunity and thank everybody that's dropping in and today commenting, hanging out while I work. And I know I done said this 3 or 4 times, but y'all keep each other company. And let me check these brakes. Well, Joe's got a busted CV axle boot. Well, let me let this thing down a little bit because we're going to have to jerk the wheels off because I do think it needs, I think it does need brakes. That's going to put me a little behind if it does. Oh my. How good can y'all see? I think my camera I can't, yeah, it is what it is. I can't, let me see, it should be a 19. No. There we go. Oh. Yep. Gotta have brakes. Get some of this stuff out of the way. Now, I'm going to attempt to get y'all over here where y'all can see. There you go. Well, we got to check the rears. Oh. Yeah, the rear needs brakes too, so this thing needs brakes all the way around it. But my main concern at the point is going to be the, y'all look at me, don't be looking that way, is the drain plug issue. I don't know about some of these garages out there. So we know it needs brakes. I don't know why. I reckon it's the light making it look so blurry, foggy. All right, I can't, I can't tell if that pan, it looked cracked, but I don't know for sure. So we're gonna come over here in our little, well, where did it go? Lucille, Lucille, where did it go? Well, I missed it out. There it is. It's been a snake that bit me. That's my oil drain plug washers. What do y'all want to bet? I don't have one that'll work. Is this the way the day's gonna start out? Well, I think it might be. Well, it's a possibility that's the way the day is gonna start out, everybody. That's bumper boats. I thought I had some hanging up over here. Well, my, come on. Hey, Salty, how you doing today, my friend? We got this here car in here. They took it somewhere. It's supposed to have the oil changed, but I don't think they changed the oil. Now, that's my opinion, because the oil looks black. And I think they might have cracked the pan, but I can't really tell. So what we're going to do is boat went in fairly good right there. The drain plug. Click. That's torque specs. So the only thing I know to do at this point is we're going to clean it up a little bit. Well, I'll put a it's still leaking. So let me crank down. I want to tighten it just a little bit more. But I still think the oil pan's cracked. Yeah. Yep, I think the oil pan is cracked. So, I'm going to see if we can get if we can get an oil pan, or when we can get an oil pan. I guarantee you won't have an oil pan until sometime next week. All right. Well, 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 let's take a minute and think about this. Take the pan. Well, yeah, I could, but it's cracked right where the thing is. But I ain't gonna do that. By the time I take it off, go to all that trouble and all, I can probably get one from AutoZone. But yeah, I mean you're right. But it's right where it's cracked is right in the thread part about So I don't. Yeah, the pans are so thin. I just don't. They crack too easy. Yeah, yeah, and I don't want to be responsible and have to buy a motor, Salty. You are correct. I mean, now, I could tell the guy, say, hey, we can do this, but I can't warranty it, and I'm not reliable. Let him make the decision, but uh, the daddy of the boy that owns this car, well, their whole family's lawyers, so I don't, That's what Joe's going to UGA for. Is he's becoming a lawyer? He got one more year. He said he's going to work for Morgan and Morgan or something like that. So no, when I work on their cars, it get done correctly. I mean that would work, brown chicken. That would work. If it, but not in this situation. Now, if it was my car or my truck, I just let the oil drain out, clean it up real good, and I just take my welder and then take my little grinder, grind it back down smooth. But that's mine. This ain't mine. Yeah, injury lawyer. Well, dang. I need my phone to call the parts people, but I reckon I can go get Katie's phone, and that way I won't have to stop our little live right here. Matter of fact, I tell y'all what we'll do. We'll go pull my son's van in here and see if we can kind of visually see what might be wrong with it. Here's the backstory on that if y'all care to hear it. He got a Honda Odyssey. He called me a week ago. He said, Dad, my master cylinder and my brake pedal is going to the floor. I said, well, you need a master cylinder. Well, he never brought it. And then I come home one day and there was 3 of his 4-wheelers sitting out here. So I called him. He said, I've dropped them 4-wheelers off. Fix them when you can. I said, okay. And I said, where's the van? He said, oh, I got a guy. Y'all ever heard that before? I got a guy. He had a guy. He said he called me this morning crying the blues. And he might be watching. I don't mean nothing by it, Jamie, but now he hits the brakes. The brake pedal is hard as a rock. The van won't stop. So he drove it up here from his house. But the guy waited till last night till he went down to the guy's shop to work on it. So it's been there all week. He could have brought it up here. It would have got done the first time. And he said, well, put a master cylinder on it. I said, where'd you get the master cylinder at? Y'all want to guess where he got the master cylinder at? Come on. Somebody take a guess. No, Softy, it wasn't AutoZone. No. Amazon. I learned my lesson about Amazon. Yeah, you're right. I've had bad experience with Amazon. I've had customers that, oh, I'm going to get my part. I'm going to buy it from Amazon. You know what I tell them? I said, you can buy it. I'll put it on. And no warranty, taillight warranty. Once you get out of the yard, the warranty's gone. But I can't tell you how many cars has came back because of that issue. Starters, alternators, you name it. I had a Toyota in here, had the V6 in it, and had bad knock sensors. Well, the knock sensors from Toyota was like 175 something a piece. I could have got 2 of them. She said, well, you can get 2 from Amazon for $50. I said, well, she said, just get them from Amazon. Okay, well, I did. Guess what? Bit me in the butt because on that car, you had to pull the intake off to get to the knock sensors. To fix the issue, after replacing it 3 times, I told her I'm not doing it no more. You can either come and get the car or we're going to buy the parts from Toyota. So she bit the bullet and I went to Toyota and fixed the car. But what I'm saying though, I really ain't had that kind of good experience with Amazon. Now, if you're buying brake pads or brake shoes or something like that, different thing. But yeah, I learned my lesson from Amazon junk. Yeah, OC. I think everyone who sells that stuff on Amazon goes to these manufacturers and getting all their stuff out of the dumpster that wouldn't pass inspection. That's my opinion. Opinions like everybody got one. But anyway, let me, I want to check this band out real quick. So what I'm going to do, y'all hang tight, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. That was a good trip. Y'all have fun? Man, what happened? Holy cow. There we are. I'm sorry about that, guys. Scared me too. I don't need to break another phone. This is an $800 phone. I'm glad I didn't have to pay for it. And I also apologize for yelling. I can't, I'm hard of hearing. All right, I'm going to set y'all right here. I got to set y'all where I can plug you up, or otherwise, y'all won't be here long. But I wonder why my here. Let me clean y'all off a little bit. Damn, that didn't work, did it? It looks worse, don't it? That didn't help a bit, did it, guys? Wow. I want to tell y'all what. Let's do this. Let me turn y'all around. Oh, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Man, I got the heater going. I hate to open up this pneumonia hole, but I ain't got no choice. Y'all like my little danglies? Mine and Katie, we had our 25th wedding anniversary in here, so the girls hung that up on the door and I ain't ever took them off. Well, it really feels like it ain't got no power assist. Y'all ain't talking about me behind my back, are you? OC is fluorescent lights. No, they're LEDs in the ceiling. Yeah, they're all LEDs. I had fluorescents, and then I bought these LEDs at the Sam's Club, and it sure did lighten up things in here. I think the first thing I'll do is I'm going to pull the vacuum hose. Well, I'll tell you what the first thing I'm going to do is let's get the stethoscope out. We'll get the stethoscope out and I'll play Dr. Ray. We're going to crank it up and because I don't know if they knew, but on the back of these master cylinders there's an O-ring. That's what seals it. If they didn't put the O-ring on there, because apparently they don't know what they were doing, it could be pulling vacuum, and that's why they ain't got no vacuum. But then again, the engine should be revving up. I don't know, but that's the first thing we're going to check, y'all. And on this Sorrento right here, he was wanting it back today. If the oil pan wasn't cracked, if it was just an oil plug, I could do the brakes and have the car back to him today. But with having to replace the oil pan, it'll take 24 hours for the sealant to dry because they don't come with oil pan gaskets no more. And I won't have the oil pan today nowhere either anyway. All right, I do hear a bunch of vacuum around the master cylinder where it butts up to the brake booster. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take the two bolts out and pull the master cylinder out. Let me see if they put the O-ring on there or not. The old one's in the back of the car. It's got the O-ring in it. And I did ask him. I said, "Y'all, did it have the O-ring on it?" He goes, "Yeah." So it ain't like he was really sure. Because if it's not sealed, or they could have cut the O-ring putting it on, or you don't never know. That looks like a 13. I'm going to get my little ratchet out right here and see if I can get my big hand back in there. I was wrong. It's a 12. But y'all bear with me. Y'all just keep commenting amongst yourselves. Talk behind my back if you want to. you get old, you can't see. What's the deal here, y'all? Well, really? You know, I tell y'all one thing. I bet you this air cleaner ain't doing very good because they done broke the tabs. How long do y'all think the motor's gonna last sucking air straight to the engine? Dirt and grime and I just don't know what these kids, man. Let me get my card around here. Get my little work cart. I don't know if the temperature's going, well, yeah, see that wind blowing through that door is kind of cold. You know, the only thing about having y'all like this, I can't read the comments as I walk around here. Yeah, yes sir, I got a snap-on smoke machine on top of the fridge there. But I can clearly hear the vacuum coming from behind the master cylinder. Ten to one, the master cylinder don't have the O-ring on it, or it's the wrong one. Well, I'm going to turn y'all back around. I like being able to read the comments. You know, let me find me a paper towel or something to see if I can clean this lens off a little better. Here. Here, I got something. That's a little better, ain't it? I'm pretty sure being dirty. Much better. All right. Now maybe I get my hand down in here. Well, you know something. We'll use this electron ratchet. I might go back in, go back to bed if it's gonna be one of them days today. I reckon I need a shorter extension. Let's try this one. Oh, Lord, people. And the moment of truth. Yeah, I don't like the way that one feels. So we got the old one off the old master cylinder right here. So what we're going to do is find my pick. And we're going to get this old one off. It don't look as big. As long as we don't drop it. This is the one that came off the Amazon. This is the original one. Y'all see anything wrong with that? Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Aha! Found the problem. The Amazon one is not the same diameter Shame, shame. So, shame, shame. So let's get these lines broke off of the, get these lines off. Get my snap-on line wrench. And I get it off, I show y'all the difference. Why it wasn't working, why it was sucking all that vacuum. Now guys, now he took this to a guy that runs a garage. Do not take your car there. What I'm learning, just like on this car right here, this Cerrito. I don't mind saying it, Goodyear. I think he said Goodyear. Well, they cracked the oil pan. The drain plug was on so tight, I almost had to use a cheater bar to get it loose. But they cross-threaded it, and that could be what cracked the pan. I don't know. Okay, well, my son, daddy's a mechanic and got a garage, but takes it somewhere else. And guess what they do? Apparently the boy didn't even know enough to match the master cylinders before they put it on. That's why he has no brakes. So word of caution, be careful who you deal with. If you walk in and they got 19-year-old boys working on your cars, leave, go somewhere else. Because these kids nowadays, and excuse me if any of y'all are out there, but they don't know nothing. All right, here's the one they put on. Here's one that come off of it. See the difference in the size? This is the O-ring off of the O one. Y'all seen the difference in the O-rings? What y'all think? Wrong one. And I dropped my wrench. And it didn't hit the ground. Oh, look like that's Ray with New Road Glide. Oh, 2x4. Hey, 2-4. You can get it at Walmart. It's a yeah, okay. Well, we I reckon I'm gonna run in and get my pad so I can go to O'Reilly's. That's who I deal with, and look it up myself and see what the difference is. I got to run in the house. I'll be right back, y'all. Keep each other company while I'm gone. And plus, I also got to call this guy and tell him what I found, that it won't be today. So I reckon his son's gonna have to find his way back to college and get around and get us a can for a little bit. I don't know. He might be Jim. If you watching this, I didn't mean that like that, but we'll be right back. All right, everybody, I'm back. Y'all missed me while I was gone. All right. Let's let's go here. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. I know he don't want to go to the dealer because he done priced one from the dealer. He goes, I don't want to pay that for it. That's why I bought it off Amazon. All right, we have got a We have got a 2016 Honda Odyssey. Oh. I hope all y'all having a great day. I believe y'all could figure something better than just watching me. Hey, Toga. Oh, it don't matter. I don't know if it matters or not. Let me see if this is an XL or... Oh, it's a special edition, but I don't know if it'll give me that option. Let's see. No, we're just gonna put in Touring Elite. Oh, do brakes. Brake hydraulic. No. I hit the wrong one, y'all. I hit brake pads. Watch it take me all the way back out. No, it didn't. All right, brakes. Brakes hydraulic. I hit the right one that time. The words are so small, my finger's so big. Brake master cylinder. Well, they showed they got one, and it looks like the one that original one that came off of it. Y'all see that? So, O'Reilly's Loganville. Cannot see him. Cody, can I speak to Lee, please? Thank you, sir. Hey, Cody, I was waiting on Lee. You got cut off, buddy. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's 2 times I called, 2 times they hung up on me. Let me get something to write on. They counted his rate again. They got hung, disconnected again. Waiting on the lead. I'm not. I'm on a If I'm on live on my phone, if it wasn't, I just call lead direct. But I'm on my wife's phone. Okay. Hey. Have you got this master cylinder, or can you get it? And when can you have it? It's for a 2016 Honda Odyssey. The brake best select brake master cylinder is 22699. My son, in his intimate wisdom, said, supposed to brought it up here a week ago that they fixed it. But he said, I got a guy. You know how that goes. I got a guy. So then he bought one off of Amazon. They put it on, but the brake pedal's hard to rock. Then he decided to bring it up here to me. But anyway, here's the wrong master cylinder. It's about a half an inch diameter smaller, and it was just sucking all the vacuum. All right, thank you. Bye. We'll have it at 12 o'clock. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. So what y'all want to do now, guys? Uh, all right. I don't think that would have helped on that key fob. I think I'm going to back this thing out the door. And I'm going to shut the door back down because it's still a little nippy outside. Good thing the parking brakes work. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, y'all. I'm going to swing around here. And sit down for a minute and have a conversation. I reckon, what else are there to do? Let me get you over here where I can read the comments. All right. Oh. Yeah. You know, I mean, that Amazon master cylinder would probably have worked if it was the right one. It's not the right one. Now, it has got a place in the back of it for a big O-ring, and it might have worked, but it's not the right one. And one thing a lot of people know about me is I'm not a perfectionist by no means, but I do try my damnedest to be. It's just like this oil pan on this car. You know, it's cracked. He went and had the oil change, or said he had an oil change. Now, the oil is just as black can be. So I don't know. I haven't looked at the filter yet, see if it's a new filter on there. They could have slapped a new filter and topped it off, but you know, they stripped the oil plug, and I think from stripping the oil plug, hey, Mr. B, how you doing, sir? Good day. By stripping the oil plug, they cracked the pan. So it's going to need a new pan. And you know, if it was my car, I would let it drain real good. I would clean it. And I take one of my I got 3 welders here. I would weld it up, take my little disc and grind it back down where the oil drain plug washer will seal up. But it's not mine. And we don't skimp, and we don't rig, and we don't halfway do something. Yeah, see, but the master cylinder will be here about 1 o'clock. I'll get it back on. If it works, he'll be happy. Yeah. Yeah. and we do try to go back to the manufacturer as much as possible. Now, on this oil pan, on this Sorrento, it's possible that might be where we'll have to go back. I figure we hang on for about another 28, well, about another 30 minutes. I'll sit here and talk to y'all about another 30 minutes. And then, and I hate to cut it, but everybody I need to call, his numbers is on my phone, and I'm using my phone to live stream with instead of should have started off with my pad is what I should have done. But I'll hang around. We'll talk for a little while. Well, yeah, but master cylinder is a key part, and I just, we're gonna put a new oil pan on it because for any reason, I don't want it to come back leaking again. I could tell the customer, hey, we can do this and save yourself a couple $100. I can't guarantee you it's not going to fix it, but and I don't want to do that. And this fella right here, he ain't gonna want to do that. He wants stuff done correctly. Yeah. Excuse me. But something salty. One thing I'm finding out, some of the OE parts is cheaper than the aftermarket parts. But I had to go up to the Chevy dealer because I had to service a transmission in a new GM product. And it took special transmission fluid, so I wanted to go back to the dealer. And it needed brakes on front, too. The brakes at O'Reilly's was what, $40? While I was there, I said, let me ask you how much set of front brake pads will be for this car. He looked it up, $240 for a set of brake pads. He said, how many you want? I said, I don't want none. I had a friend of mine coming here, it's been 4 or 5 years ago. Chevrolet Silverado had a rear wheel cylinder leaking on it. Had a rear wheel cylinder leaking on it. He said, go ahead and put me some brakes on back too. He said, I want everything AC Delco. I'm like, okay. I said, ain't gonna be cheap. He said, I don't care. I said, okay. So I went up here to Maxi Price Chevrolet. I got the wheels sealed. It was like $30 or something, if my memory serves me right. And I got a set of rear brake pads, $175. So I got it all done. I called him. He said, how much I owe you? And I told him. He said, do what? I said, buddy, you said you wanted everything factory, AC Delco. We went to the Chevrolet dealer and got it. He said, my God. He said, how much was everything? I told him what the pads was. Hey, how many pads at the parts store I could have bought for that price? I said, four. I said, about 3.5 sets. He said, why didn't you do that? I said, because you said you wanted everything OE, AC Delco, and that's what we did. Customer's always right? Sometimes. Yeah. But I couldn't see paying $250 for a set of pads. I can buy the same pads from O'Reilly's for $40. Now I deal with AutoZone some. I got a commercial account at both. But I'm kind of butthurt with AutoZone because I had a real good friend that worked there, and he always did me right. And he was the commercial sales manager, the store, or assistant manager. But cutting back, cutting back. They fired him for no reason, you know. And yeah, I know there's always a reason, but I don't think it was this time. And so it made me mad. So I quit dealing with him. I ain't dealt with him in a year now. I would close my account, but I do have a lot of parts out there on the road that the warranty ain't ran out yet. Because usually I give 12 months, 12 months or 12,000 miles. But I like dealing with O'Reilly's, my local O'Reilly's. Lee, I've been knowing him for a long, long time. He started out in AutoZone, and I dealt with him there. Then he went to O'Reilly's because more money, and he's been with O'Reilly's probably 5, 6 years or so. And I just feel like that. I just feel like I get a better deal with him. You know, it's all in what you feel. Now I got to count it. Ray, you do realize that brake pads are one of the only parts on the U.S. only have no resistant material they use because sell to block of wood. Yeah, yeah. You're right, Salty. They have no regulations. Yeah, they sell you 2 blocks of wood. You're right. I've seen TikTok videos where they put wood in for brake pads, but Salty, I had a chance of going to a brake class. I went to a few classes. You got to take classes for the, get you be a certified tech. But brake class is one I never got to get. Well, or did I? Man, we talking 30-something years ago. But I did take an oil class. I learned a lot about oil. One thing I learned about oil up until about 2008, you can run any kind of oil you want in the car if you change the oil correctly. Conventional oil, they've always preached to us every 3,000 miles and synthetic every 5, and I stick with that today. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. A lot of brake pads don't meet. But you take. I need to trim my mustache, don't I? You take Mexico. I don't even know if they got regulations in Mexico. And that's where a lot of GM parts and cars and all where everything's made. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Well, we're at an hour and 47 minutes. At 2 hours, everybody. I'm gonna cut it because I've got to make some phone calls. I got to call the guy that owns this car and give him the news about the oil pan, see what he wants to do. Sometimes he likes getting his own stuff. I have to go. My brain hurts. Yeah, Salty. I could. Yeah, hey, I still got the quote right here somewhere. That ain't no joke. If I'm lying, I'm dying. 240 dollars. I like to fail out. No, Salty. Be honest with you, man. I don't go by a labor guide, but yeah, I mean, I do on my laptop. I got a laptop. I got my Mitchell's all data. Uh, I got my transmission uh, ADT or something transmissions. I can't remember right off the bat. Uh, One of my friends got a guy that for $250 they'll give you a laptop with all of that information on. Might be a little bootlegging going on. I don't know, but I can't afford to pay. I think all data, if you pay for it every month, is like, I don't know. It's a ridiculous price, $100, $200 or something. But yeah, I got a labor guide I can go by, but I don't go by a labor guide. I work for family, and like doing brakes. Labor's $30 a wheel. You know, oil changes, I get a $65 for an oil change as long as it's under 5 or 6 quarts. I got prices set in my head, and my wife tells me, said, "You're too cheap." And I said, "Well, I'm happy. Everybody's happy, so why not? I'm not, you know, yeah, yeah. Where's it at? Well, you can't see it, but that's the gray tough stuff RTV. Now I'll tell you something. Sick working up yonder in the shop. I worked on a lot of internationals. Now international, it ain't cheap, but they got an RTV. Oh my lord, that is some of the best stuff I have ever used. Cause doing the in frame uh, on the DT 466s and all, I use it to for the oil pan gasket. I mean, even though you get an oil pan gasket, but where the front and the back plates meet the block, I put that stuff there. But it is some great stuff. And we had a lot of forklifts. And I had to do an in frame on the forklift one time, and it didn't come with an oil pan gasket, and I used that on the oil pan. That is some great stuff. Uh, but yeah, that's what I use, and I give it 24 hours to cure. Here's the thing, though. You don't. I've seen people gob that stuff on there, and you know what happens? When you tighten the pan down, it squishes it inside the oil pan, and then the oil will eventually break it up, and it'll wash down and pick up into pickups. We had a car come in the shop many years ago, and the oil light kept coming on and off. And we done an oil pressure test. It didn't have much oil pressure. Anyway, we wound up pulling the motor out, pulled the pan off. Somebody put a pan on it, and you overly done it on the RTV, and it's all done broke off, done sucked up in the pickup, done about had the pickup stopped up. Yeah, Salty. Yeah, I learned my lesson about all that, y'all. But we got 10 people watching. And if y'all just came in here, we had a couple little things to do today. I got a car right here that the guy had an oil change done on it couple of days ago, and it's pouring oil. Well, I think they cross-threaded the plug, forced it in, and cracked the pan. Don't forget to leave a like that. Tell him, Toga. Tell him, my buddy. Hey, Raven. How you doing today, sir? I ain't been able to look at the comments because I've been busy. Yeah, and I also need to call my son, let him know what I found on his van. But we're going to get it about 7 more minutes, guys. We're going to step out. Be sure to come in at 7 o'clock tonight for our Friday Night Live. Doing okay. Yeah, doing okay. Just things, sometimes they don't work out like they should. Oh, you're way out. Hit the like button. Extend through the gift shop. And subscribe. Tell them, Softy. But Softy, the aftermarket, I'm going to tell y'all something. Now, I still do a little bit, family. That's about all I want to do. And I'm kind of glad I got out of it when I did, because these aftermarket parts at the O'Reilly's, Advance, AutoZone, and the other ones, they all come from the same stuff. It's junk. And even the dealer stuff. Of course, if the car is more than 7, 8, 9 years old, you can't buy the stuff from the dealer no way. They discontinued everything. So you don't have a choice but to go aftermarket unless you find some old stock somewhere. And more live at 5. So you going live at 5, Salty? If you are, I'll be sure to catch it. Okay. Everybody at 5 o'clock, go there at Salty Badger and watch his no, sir. I'm about 350 hours shy of being able to monetize. 7 o'clock tonight, OC. 7 o'clock. We're going live at 7 till 10. Oh, you're welcome, Salty. We got 8 people that heard that, or who might watch it. But I'll be there. All right, OC. All right, guys, look. I'm enjoying talking to y'all. I hope y'all have enjoyed. I was planning on being on here, not all day, but at least 4 or 5 hours, but it ain't turned out that way. But I need to get off. There you go, Toga. Put Salty's link out. Let everybody get that. But I need my phone. I need to call my son. I need to call and get everything ordered for this. I'll go ahead and do the brakes on this car. I'm going to call Jim and see what he wants to do about the oil pan, if he wants to get one or he wants me to get one. And as a matter of fact, I need to call Lee and see if I can get one through O'Reilly. Dorman might make one. I don't know. But hey, appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. I know it's only been a couple hours. Appreciate y'all watching me. I know you didn't learn nothing, but this ain't a learning channel. But been on here 2 hours, 17 likes. I appreciate it, everybody. Be sure to drop by tonight at 7 o'clock. Me, Motorbomb, Sick Bastard, John from Road Reality, not Road Reality, John the retired Harley rider. And you never know, John from Road Reality might join us. Don't ever know. But OC, Salty, and all, everybody, I see y'all this afternoon, guys. Appreciate it. Bye. I got to get off. Quit talking, Ray. Shut your mouth. See y'all.